Hi, my name is Ed Harris, and I'm a certified business analysis professional. Currently, I'm a manager at Allergan Pharmaceuticals within commercial IT. My core responsibilities entails managing a cross-functional team of individuals who are responsible for the development and implementation of our customer relationship management tool. What the CRM tool does is allows our stakeholders, specifically in sales and marketing, to manage their business relationships and any data associated with that allows them to make informed business decisions where the opportunities exist. My career trajectory has been somewhat of a journey, but because I did not start off in IT. I started off in pharmaceutical sales about 14 plus years ago. And then after about 4 years out in the field, I decided to come in headquarters and then started into marketing and then got into commercial operations. It's a role as a manager within IMDS in commercial operations that I then became exposed to the world of business analysis. So during the course of a downsizing, I thought the writing was on the wall for me. And one of my VPs and mentors at the time asked me if I ever considered a career change and becoming a business analyst within IT. I was definitely pleasantly surprised and humbled, but I told him, I was like, listen, I'm not your typical IT guy, so I don't know where I would fit with this. He's like, well, we're not looking for the typical IT guy. We're looking for someone who has business experience, who has a desire and knack to learn more about the technical. So he told me to go to this conference, and I came back to him with a smile on my face and said, I think it's time for me to change my career, and the rest is history. The typical day is very busy. I would say if you look at the number of hours I spend daily, it could easily equate to 12 to 14 hours a day or 60 to 65 hours a week, not including some weekends. But typically my day starts off with reviewing my calendar and a list of action items. I usually have on average 3 or 4 meetings a day. And in between those meetings or after those meetings, I'm normally having informal meetings with stakeholders, doing a requirements analysis, meeting with the developers and the TAs to do an assessment of the solution that either we're developing or have deployed, as well as meeting with the stakeholders to resolve any issues in the production environment with a platform or a tool that we've deployed to the field. In addition to that, specifically in the role I play since I'm a manager within business analysis, is our company puts a lot of emphasis in making sure that we are viewed as a strategic partner of our sales and marketing stakeholders. So more times than not, it's not uncommon for me to travel to sales meetings or to the district POA meetings to kind of sit with the business, to learn more about the product, learn more about their core messages and some of their business goals and objectives. So typically they could have me on a plane or in a long train or car ride anywhere on average of 2 to 3 times a month. Obviously, sometimes more heavier than others. But I love that because it allows me to get out there in front of the customer with something I love doing based on my former sales and marketing days and keep me customer facing, which, as you'll see, is very key to being a successful business analyst. So one of the beautiful things about being a BA is because you're engaged with many different stakeholders, it affords you opportunities to explore careers in IT, operations, sales, marketing, you name it. All those roles have some type of business analysis encompassed with it. So for me, I decided I wanted to maintain being the business guy within IT. Now that I see that there's a lot or tremendous growth opportunity in business analysis, is that I'm seeing that there's not only opportunities to become an individual contributor, but to eventually get up to the point of senior director. So that is something I'm seeking. I guess the key thing I'll advise individuals who are looking to play a role in business analysis would be, one, do your homework. Go to the library, go to the bookstore, read up about what it's like to be a business analyst. Identify individuals who are currently in the field right now and get their advice and input. Consider attending a local IBA chapter meeting to learn more about some of the resources and people who are involved. And then also it's important to do a self-assessment. To make sure that you're not just simply caught up with the idea or excited about the idea of being A, but you truly understand if the skill sets and the competencies required to be a great BA is aligned with some of your natural strengths and weaknesses. And if not, be committed to work on some of those things. Because I would say some of the key things that are attributes that I see in a great BA is being good and willing to work with a diverse group of people, 2, be inquisitive, and then 3, detail oriented. If you have those 3 things nailed down, then I think you'd be great.